figures. Up next, we have Tamil Nadu, the fourth South Indian state. My colleague Akshata takes us through the figures. Well, Akshata, over to you.
Well, it's time for the Karunanidhi Jayalalitha state. Yes, Tamil Nadu. What will be the case this time around? Will the assembly elections go ahead and influence the results like we did see last time? Tamil Nadu is one state we can never predict what will happen. But looking at the numbers here, Nishita, once again taking into mind 2009, we saw the DMK going ahead and winning that one. AIADMK did lose and lose badly at that. It was mostly the DMK which did well. Of course, other parties in Tamil Nadu as well count. You've got the DMDK, this time around the MDMK, we've got the PMK and several other parties aligned out there in Tamil Nadu as well. Come 2014, it looks like the assembly elections wave is what is continuing. It is AIADMK all the way through. Team Jayalalitha seems to be the chorus here, and we could be looking at post-garden turn into the next parliament. Look at those numbers there, Nishita. We've got ABP, NDTV as well as CNN, all of them making it very clear that maybe, just maybe, we will be looking at yet another landslide victory for Jayalalitha.
Well, clearly it looks like win-win for Jayalalitha there in Tamil Nadu. And well, our in-house experts, what do they have to say? My colleague Nolan takes us through them. Well, Nolan, over to you.
Now, it's very important to know whether Amma will support the BJP or not after the elections. Now, to discuss more about that, I have with me once more my colleague Arun Sundaram. Now, Arun, first of all, what's the situation over there and the role of captain? Can he play the spoil sport?
Nolan, this can be themed as whether Poes Garden will become the next Parliament Street. That is the big ambition Jayalalitha is nursing, notwithstanding the fact that she will have to appear personally on April 7th in the disproportionate asset case. Now, things have been extremely fluid as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. Let me just run you through this particular graph that I have prepared for the sake of our viewers. If you notice, the trend has been that the government in Tamil Nadu is the one which sends in the maximum number of MPs to the Lok Sabha. It's been a trend which has been happening for quite some time. But look at the last three columns. You're seeing 99, 2004 and 2009. 3 consecutive terms where you've seen actually the DMK, first with the NDA, second with the DPA and the third with the UPA, romp home and send the maximum number of MPs to the Lok Sabha. That was an interesting development. That hopefully enough will get broken this time around. Now, as far as captain is concerned, that's a very interesting development. Why? Because DMDK, which is the party which has been floated by the Kollywood superstar Vijaykanth, has 28 MLAs in the Tamil Nadu Assembly, 8 of whom are reportedly showing allegiance to the ADMK. Now, the BJP has done a Mahabharata of sorts. It's become the Draupadi. She's now got 5 husbands. You've got PMK, you've got DMDK, you have got MDMK. Let me just run you through what I mean by that. Start here. This is the area, Vellore belt, the North Tamil Nadu belt, where the PMK is extremely strong. You have MDMK of Vaiko, a brilliant lawyer. He operates out of Virudhunagar and Madurai. Now you have DMDK, which has got a pan-Tamil Nadu presence. Whether that is sufficient enough to checkmate Jayalalitha remains to be seen. Remember, Jayalalitha has already made the first move. She initially said she will take part in the third front, which is the combination of MAD, Mulayam, Amma and Didi. Now with Mulayam's cycle likely to get punctured, you are only left with Amma and Didi. But there again, she has played a very interesting card. She says, I will not have any truce of any kind with the left parties, clearly indicating that if the third front falls short of numbers, and Amma is expected to get the numbers, because remember, there have been wild fluctuations, some saying out of the 39 seats on offer for the Lok Sabha from Tamil Nadu, Amma will get 35 to 37, although that has now come down. It's anywhere between 25 to 29 seats. With 29 MPs, remember, with just 18 MPs, look at the old man. DMK's Karunanidhi was calling all the shots till the 2G scam broke out. But with 29 MPs, Amma can really call the shots. They will all say in unison, Amma, we want you from Poes Garden to Parliament Street. If that's going to happen, it's going to rewrite political history as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, and it will go a long way. But whether this alliance between BJP, DMDK, PMK and MDMK, will it be able to checkmate Amma's aspirations to go into New Delhi? remains to be seen. Very, very interesting this thing. As far as DMK is concerned, it's now virtually in Vanvas. They've not had any coalition because till the last minute they were dilly-dallying. Now they have sent out feelers saying we are willing to once again partner the Congress. It remains to be seen whether first of all they are able to get that kind of numbers.
Right. Now, Arun, the big question that everyone wants to know is, will Amma support the BJP?
That is unlikely to happen unless and until it is done on Amma's own terms and conditions. She is harboring an intention of becoming the Prime Minister of the country. There's nothing wrong. All and sundry can harbor that ambition. If she's getting the numbers, she will call the shots. Poise Garden will become the Parliament Street. You can't discount that, but will the BJP be willing to do that remains to be seen, because remember, they have tied up with elements like PMK, DMDK and MDMK, all chosen anti-ADMK people. Remember, PMK at one point of time was a participant in the UPA government one. Anbumani Ramdas was the Union Minister of Health. But will this time around, will they get those numbers? Will they be able to checkmate Amma? It looks like it's going to be an uphill task for these people, Nolan.
Now, Arun, you stated that the numbers have changed. In fact, what the polls were suggesting for the AIA-DMK has actually dropped. But can we see a change in the numbers once more as we head towards the elections?
Could be, because she's played her cards very smartly. Remember the first issue, the Kaveri issue. She's driven home the point that, look, Karunanidhi did nothing. I got the Kaveri for Tamil Nadu. Although it was a botched up issue as far as the Rajiv killer case is concerned, the very fact that she arm twisted virtually the assembly to pass a resolution to get these people freed itself indicates the kind of clout that Jayalalitha enjoys, at least with the ADMK, and with a brutal majority out of the 235 seats in the assembly. She has 150. She's got the numbers, so she's got a way through and through all along. So it wouldn't be improper to say that Poise Garden will become the Parliament Street if she gets the numbers and if she decides to throw her baggage with the third front, Nolan.
Right, Arun. Thank you very much. In fact, it's left to be seen the type of role the AIA-DMK will actually play after the election results are out. Back to the studio.
Well, thank you, Nolan, for giving us all those details, and thank you, Arun, for all the expertise as well. Well, Ms. Shashwati, I'll come to you now. It is pretty much an expected alliance, AIA-DMK standing there to gain.
Yeah, I mean, this is a no-brainer. You know, apart from the fact that DMK is a house in disarray, they have their own internal challenges. They haven't been able to rise up to the occasion on any single count. You know, the family fight and all of that is pulling them down. On the other hand, Jayalalitha has done a very smart thing. She's not just the ruling party in Tamil Nadu, she's also taken on the role of the opposition. So she's effectively taken away the opposition agenda. She's got her own agenda. She's taken away DMK's agenda and left everybody else without an agenda, and therefore the small parties, out of lack of choice more than anything else, have to hitch on to the Modi bandwagon. And she pretty much knows that, you know, let anybody come. I am so sure-footed. I know what I'm doing. You know, the little incident that Arun referred to in terms of the Rajiv Gandhi assassins and her writing a letter to the center out of the blue. I mean, this is a position that nobody ever expected her to take, considering that she was so strongly against those people who had plotted to kill a former prime minister. And it took nothing for her to do a U-turn. And she not only did a U-turn, she even justified it equally vociferously. So this is a woman who knows every step that she's taking, and she's constantly taking winning steps. But why Tamil Nadu is going to be interesting to watch is not from the numbers perspective, but the role that it will play in national politics going forward.
How do you see that? Because if you look at all the opinion polls, then none of them seem to be giving Jayalalitha less than 20. Oh, agreed, CSDS, CNN, CSDS, they've given a lower number of 15. But still the upper estimate is 21.
Her original number was 40. Like
40 out of
was
40.
20.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a red. I mean, she will answer. Now it is given to 27.
Go on.
No, since you know so much about Tamil Nadu politics. Now, if you look at the numbers, all of them seem to be giving this number 20, which means halfway mark out of 39 or 40. It's nearly
No,
there.
ANSA poll is giving her 27 seats out of 39.
Straight away 27.
Yeah.
That is, it's less than 40. The point is that she is not as confident as, say, Sidramaya was when he won the by-elections. That is when he said that we will win 20 seats. Now, I don't know the factors. She spoke very well about the factors that she made. Nobody is giving more than 30 because Jayalalitha's claim was.
No,
40.
in Tamil Nadu there is no Modi wave.
There is no Modi.
Correct. So if you look at Tamil Nadu, it's only the DMK and AIDMK. Congress last time had about 8 seats.
No, your Vaiko and all these fellows are going to cut into 1, 2, 2 seats here, there, right? So if you take all those 4 or the 5 husbands of Draupadi that Arun referred to, give away 5 seats to them, maybe 6 seats to them. So 39 minus 6, you're left with 33. So out of 33, that's the division. 20 odd seats, 21, 22 seats for AIADMK and the rest for DMK. I mean, DMK is not a washout.
It's not a
No, but let's look at this. The anti-incumbency for UPA 2. How is it going to affect them there?
I don't know exactly how it's going to affect, because
Actually, it's interesting, Bansi, because all the corruption issues that have been raised against UPA 2 should or ought to have stopped at DMK's doors.
Yes,
Because
which is
everything
not
Whether you
happening.
look at an
Which is not
area
happening.
which never happened.
no, I have something about anti-incumbency.
And DMK is such an interesting party. They were with NDA, they were with UPA 1, they were with UPA 2, and you'll never know who they will be
He's
in the future.
already offered, right? To
Correct.
join hands
No,
with
so
Congress.
you
Karunanidhi is offered.
DMK and AIDMK, these are the 2 parties to really watch out for.
The point is the corruption issue. Only we are interested. Newspapers are interested. And then a convenient topic for the panel discussion. People are not interested because in 2009 or 2008 there was a by-election, 6 seats in assembly seats in Karnataka. All of them are party changers. They left other parties and then won. All the 6 seats were won by BJP.
That was Lotus.
I asked the Congress leader,
But don't you think
the way
now
the
for
most
these
corrupt
elections it's a
city,
bigger
more
issue,
corrupt place
corruption?
is New Delhi. They showed the way by building
Bringing it
AAP,
up, yes.
and then no opinion poll, of course, had given more than 8 seats. It got 16 seats.
And if you see
That's
AAP also making no difference in Tamil Nadu's elections.
Clubbed under others, so we
Correct.
don't know how
No,
much
but if you look
they've
at
been
AAP
allotted.
in Tamil Nadu, then almost maybe CNN gives them 6 out of 10, 6 to 10, but nothing more than that.
A national survey has given only 6 seats
To
an entire nation, which very reasonable survey. I'm not saying that I don't know how many people they interview, but that is the thing, because it takes away a very mischievous role of taking away, snapping away and then eating away votes from both Congress and making it very interesting and very tough for others.
One point I would like to make, Nachi said that corruption is not an issue, but I think in certain situations it does matter, because what happened is the Congress lost in 2004, 2009, and how it won in 2008, this one, 2009 election, how Congress won, 2013, sorry, 2013 Congress has won in the assembly election, because the infighting and the corruption charges
That is
against
anti-incumbency.
against the Ediyurappa government.
There it
Basically, it was the Ediyurappa government.
Anti-incumbency.
So we can't say it is corruption is not an issue. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And also, it is not fair to say that though the 2G scam is mainly because of DMK or the DMK ministers and DMK leaders were involved. There were several other corruption, other scams in Haryana, in Maharashtra, in coal mining, involving almost all parties, including BJP. And
So corruption is making an impact.
No, but Bas, the
But,
point to
but-
note there
We
is
need
when
an
we
opinion
talk
poll to
about
find out where it works. And
when
then
we
In
talk
fact,
about the
what do you think
cross
will be
that
the
the
role of
UPA is
Captain
bearing on
Vijaykanth?
account of corruption, most of the scandals wherever you look has been more on account of an ally. The Congress
She's
party
asking
itself
about
has
role
been.
of Vijaykanth.
Sorry,
Role of Captain Vijaykanth, what do you think will be his role in these elections?
I really have no view on that.
he is very important. I mean, he takes away DMK votes, and then he takes away perhaps both. Like AAP, he takes away votes from Congress and BJP,
Yeah.
and then he takes away from DMK and AIDMK. And then whatever the little number he has, it will be very crucial for both, whichever party he supports.
So, what you